Have you ever loved someone so deeply you'd have torn down your whole world just to rebuild it around their smile, only to find out they were handing your heart to someone else in secret? My name is Ethan, and this is how I broke. This isn't just another heartbreak story. This is where betrayal meets silence so sharp it cuts deeper than any scream. If you've ever believed in second chances, or stopped believing altogether, you'll understand. It was supposed to be a celebration. My 40th birthday. A milestone I never made a fuss about, but quietly looked forward to. Not because of gifts or cake or candles, but because I thought I'd made it. Built something real, a family, a home, a life worth being proud of. That night, the dining room glowed with warm amber lights. I had set everything myself. Folded linen napkins with precision. Polished the silverware until it gleamed. In the center of the table stood a rich chocolate fudge cake, its 10 flickering candles representing a decade of raising my daughter, Mia, with every ounce of strength and devotion I had. I wasn't expecting a parade. Just a kind word. A small thank you. Maybe a toast. Instead, what I got was a blade disguised as a sentence. "You're nobody," Mia said, her voice laced with venom, her friend's laughter hissing behind her like smoke. "All you do is fix toilets." I froze. My little girl, my shadow for years, was now a stranger. Her eyes carried no trace of the child I once cradled in my arms. And then Camille, my wife, raised her wine glass, smirking. With chilling calm she said, "It's time, Ethan. You were always temporary." I didn't shout. I didn't plead. I stood. My knees didn't even tremble. I walked to the bedroom, packed a single duffel bag and left. By midnight, I was on the freeway. The city lights shrinking in my rear view, replaced by nothing but darkness and a single haunting question. How did I miss the signs? Camille and I met when I was 22. I was a quiet, hopeful man, one hand holding a toolbox, the other full of ambition. She was fire and finesse, an interior designer with dreams of curated homes and sunlit nurseries. She'd draw the vision, I'd lay the bricks. She imagined, I built. When Mia was born, I was the one who caught her first. Her tiny frame resting in my rough hands. I swore I'd give her everything I never had. Stability, opportunity, love that never left. But somewhere along the way, Camille stopped saying we, and started saying me. Her late nights became routine. Her excuses sloppy. I found receipts for dinners I wasn't invited to, tucked carelessly in her purse. Mia stopped calling me dad. Her hugs faded. Her words turned bitter. And I said nothing. I watched. I waited. And then one night, while searching for aspirin, I found it. A second phone. One I hadn't bought. The screen lit up. "James, tables booked for 2. Can't wait to see you smile again. Asterisk asterisk." Photos followed. Camille, wrapped in his arms, smiling like she used to when she looked at me. But I didn't confront her. Not then. Because if there's one thing I've mastered, it's fixing broken systems under pressure. So I planned. I moved into my cousin's spare room. Small, quiet, perfect. I used the silence to think. And to build something stronger than rage, revenge. You see, Camille thought she was clever. She had forged my signature and siphoned our savings into a hidden account. But I documented everything. Timestamps, bank statements, signature comparisons. I reported the fraud. The bank froze every cent within hours. And James? He was smug. His 3 restaurants were registered under Camille's name. Probably a move to dodge taxes. But public records told the real story. Hidden income. Unpaid debts. Ghost accounts. I indexed everything. Color-coded it. Sent it all, anonymously, to the IRS. Audits dropped like thunder. One restaurant shut down. Then another. All while Camille tried to stay afloat. The fund I'd built for Mia? Meant to unlock when she turned 25? I changed the terms. Now she'd only access it if she proved independence. No help from Camille, no handouts. If she wanted to mock the man who built her future, she'd now have to build her own. But the crown jewel? A video. Just one. Camille and James in our kitchen. Laughing. Plotting. Calling me the idiot handyman, as they outlined plans to bleed me dry. I uploaded it to a secure server and sent the link to Camille's firm. a prestigious design agency with zero tolerance for scandal. She was fired in less than 48 hours. Her reputation? Ashes. Then I invited them both to dinner. One last meeting. Closure. We met at James' flagship restaurant. Camille wore emerald green, her so-called victory color. I handed her a manila envelope. Inside? Every bit of evidence. Fraud, evasion, betrayal. You were right, I said, voice calm. I was temporary. But my silence wasn't. Before I left, I looked James in the eye and told him to check his kitchen staff roster. One of them had been wired. I smiled. Health department's on speed dial. You're welcome. And then I walked out. I never looked back. I didn't return to plumbing. I started a consulting firm for small businesses, helping them spot financial leaks before they lost everything. It took off faster than I expected. The same hands that once fixed sinks were now signing contracts and saving futures. 6 months passed. Mia left a voicemail. Her voice cracked. I'm sorry, Dad. I didn't know. I didn't understand. Maybe she meant it. Maybe she didn't. I never called back. Forgiveness is earned, not owed. Camille spiraled. James vanished. Mia stayed silent. And me? I kept building. I journal every day now. Not to vent, but to remember who I was, who I became. I don't fix pipes anymore. I fix legacies. So tell me, what would you have done? Walked away? Screamed? Or stayed silent like I did? Drop your story in the comments. We read every single one. And hit subscribe for more true stories where betrayal doesn't get the final word. This is Breakup Cheater, where pain becomes power, and silence becomes justice.